Dun dun. Oh. Dun dun. Anya. Continue. Oh, where am I? Yeah. I'ma finish this game. Hopefully it doesn't take me 4 hours. I forgot where I was at. Don't die. I won't. Where's my phone? Ah. Oh. Is Jaylene here? I want to know if she's gonna be here to count all my deaths. Hmm? Wah wah wah. Exit. Okay, let me sip some water. Time to narrate. You only look for Jaylene. I see. I go away now. No, meaty, stay. It's just that Jaylene's the one that usually counts all my deaths for everything. It is nearly dawn. I better get some rest. Use talk to continue to next chapter. What? Talk. Mary isn't here anymore. Should I rest for today? Rest. I decide to rest now. Oh. It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. We're like a boat adrift on the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knew where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end? Hey, Mr. Hoshino. Looks like we wasted a whole day. Is it gotta be like this every day? If you're done checking in here, why don't we take a look outside? Mary says unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's curse. Ready to see you die. See? I told you, Meaty. Jaylene wants to count my deaths. Meaty. You're still here? Mary said it's unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's curse. And if I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only other person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk. I prevent your deaths last stream. Yeah! Stop me from dying this stream too. That explains why we've only had TV dinners and snack food to eat. But sitting and waiting isn't gonna accomplish anything. Jaylene the MVP, yeah! I'd rather not wind up forgetting my own name like you. Not that I completely believe that this curse thing is real. She raises her voice to hide how it shakes. She's still stubbornly sticking to her denial of the existence of spirits and the Mark. But I know she's already accepted it. After all, she went through it herself last night. One sec. Somebody's messaged me on my phone. Ghosts and curse don't exist. Why did this have to happen to me? Ah. Hero is startled at the sudden knock. A visitor in the middle of the night? I don't need Mary to know it's a mark bearer. Sorry to impose on you so late. Oh. Oh, one sec. A tall thin man walks in. Die? This time I need death. Where are the hot men? Ah! No death. I no die. Somebody else die. No, you get this, Jaylene. All you get is this. His skin is white as a sheet and dark circles nearly swallow his eyes. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. Bring back Mashita. Unfortunately, you're stuck with this guy. You're Hoshino and Hiro, right? I heard about you and the mark from Yasoka before I came here. Something about Miss Sue, right? Sounds like you had a rough night. You seem to know Yasuoka. Maybe she's following through on her promise and sent us to help us. Well, let's get introduction done. I'm Shuji Diamond. I think you can guess my occupation. Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain, thank goodness. He gestures to the stethoscope around his neck. What kind of business brings a doctor like you here? Damon's eye flickers over the suspicion in Hiro's tone. No need to be so defensive. I have the cursed scar, same as you, the mark. He unbuttons his shirt to reveal a familiar mark on the left side of his chest. It just suddenly appeared one day. Though, to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it. One sec, somebody's texting me. Curious? Did you know about the mark before Yasuoka told you about it? Yeah, that's right. There's a mention of a strange scar on my grandpa's record as a military physician. I did some personal research. A military physician record would mean they're from the Second World War. More than 50 years ago. But that doesn't add up. Rumors of the mark only started about a month ago now. If it was mentioned in those records, rumors would be much older. There's a reason for that. Patients with symptoms were kept in a secret army laboratory. After the war, all top secret documents related to lab were burned, except for the clinical records I found. A secret lab, huh? That's kind of hard to believe. Dr. Diamond, you don't mean to say... The mark was used as some sort of biological weapon. Every country had at least one or two soldiers that were divinely possessed. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war. And they were backed in a corner. How unscientific. Don't you think, Mr. Hoshino? We can't deny it's possible. What? Are you serious? I can see why Yasuoka gave you her stamp of approval. The way you consider every possibility is indeed admirable. That open-mindedness must allow you to face the supernatural. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier. What the fuck? Cannon with a K. Cannon Soldier. That makes me think of the Buddhista Cannon. Buddhista. I can't say that. 50 years ago, and the Buddha statues. It can't be. Dr. Damon, where is that lab? Unfortunately, I have no idea. Sorry. The documents my grandfather kept don't give any detail about it. I see. Hey, Mr. Hoshino. That 13th Army Engineering Lab. It's the shelter Zukawa went to. She pulls out her old map. I wanted to keep it a secret, but as I'd rather not die from this mark, I'll tell you. It shows the entrances to the 13th Engineering Lab. Whoa, are you serious? Cough, cough. I need water. In his excitement, he starts coughing. My apologies. Where did you get that, hero? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Miss Zukawa stole it. I accidentally let it slip to her. She loves strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I thought as much, though. Whatever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Using the occult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense. But if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it. I suppose that's how she is. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, hero? He could have been. All I know is he was an engineer with the rank of captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved in the engineering lab. And now both of you have the mark. Yes, that would be correct. And that our lab coats are probably all Hiro and I have in common. From what we understand, people with the mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that will help us find the truth behind the curse. That's also the origin of the Cannon Soldier, a name that reminds me of a statue, the traces of Miss Su in the shelter. It might be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from 8 Shrine. Dr. Damon gave us a lot of info. We'll have to thank Yasuoka for introducing him to us. The fates are indeed mysterious. Dr. Damon, will you help us? Of course. Just don't expect anything physical. Are you sick? You don't look so well. Yes, something like that. I don't practice what I preach. Ha 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 ha. His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormally thin for a man his age. It's possible he's gravely ill. So we're heading to the shelter? About that. We were stopped from going further by a locked door. A strange old man was there too. I think that guy is the reason why all the death marks started occurring. In that guy is so sus. He entered that room too, and he locked it. I doubt he'll cooperate with us though. It'll be difficult to break in from there. Where did you enter the shelter? A manhole in K Miyamachi North Road. I see. She opens the map and studies it. You're right. An entrance is there. But there seems to be another one. At M. Knoll South Alley. Have you tried going there? No, not yet. Then let's go. Hopefully we can get in. New info is added to the spirit file. Rumors of the cannon soldier. Cannon with a K. Okay, save. Okay, doctor. I want to check. Okay. My bag. Empty. Mary isn't here anymore. Exit. South Alley. We reach M. Knoll South Alley. Just like the North Road, it's silent and empty. A map doesn't specify the location of the entrance, just that it's here. We'll have to search for it. It's gotta be the manhole. Just gotta check every place. Ooh. There are traces of a name of a store up by the roof. It looks like it's closed now. No. Manhole. There's a manhole. Unlike K Miyamachi, this road only has one. I'm sure this is the place. The manhole lid has a place to grip it, just like the one at K Miyamachi. It has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? You'd think the sewer department would, at least. How the hell should I know? It was probably hushed up so those involved didn't get in trouble. They supposedly performed some terrible experiments in there after all. Does she sound kind of excited? I bet that terrible experiment fascinates her. I'm stuck with two sus partners. When I lift the lid, a musty smell greets me. This smells familiar. Like the other entrance, the hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here too. Alright, time to go down. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. Go ahead, Mr. Hoshino. Hiro and I descend into the dark world behind each city. What awaits us down in the darkness? Will we find the truth we are seeking? Or a hell smeared with blood? Cannon soldier. Spooky. The sight that greets us at the bottom is the same as what we saw at K Miyamachi. The looming concrete walls and the suffocating stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected. So this is the engineering lab. It's even more dreary than I expected. What? Do you hear a song? If it's not some kind of prank, then maybe the spirits of the soldiers are wandering around and singing. You have no proof of that. is entirely unscientific. Shut up about that crap. Sorry. Still, it's a little unsettling to hear an army song all the way down here. It's gotta be that supernatural phenomenon. I think it's just that old hobo playing some kind of like speaker. Some kind of old cassette tape or some shit. Safe? It's a blood stain. Oh boy. There's an area within the stain that a lighter color than the rest. Okay. Feel? I run my finger over and realize that something's stuck to the floor. I keep scratching at it until it starts to crease and I manage to pull it off the floor. Worn out talisman! That's so power. Mocha, hydrate. Posture check. Okay. Hi, Mocha. Did you just wake up? Thank you for the hip hat. Yum, yum, yum. I'm gonna check the back first. Oh. Alright, I'm still playing spooky. What's this? There's a pitch black stains. Is this blood? What? Impossible. This much blood would be... But it doesn't... That other thing bother you too? How are you? Are you talking to Jaylene or me about how good... How am I? Both. Oh. I'm doing good. I started late, but hopefully I can finish this game tonight. I'm not an idiot, of course. I noticed. That spot without any stains. It looks like something was posted here. There's clearly a defined clean space on the wall as if something had been there. It looks like it avoided being sprayed with blood because something was originally posted here. I'm doing good, yeah. A poster or bulletin, something like that. Well, it's illegible now. Feel it. Stains in the old blood, crackles and break off in flakes. Good luck, thank you! Anything else? Check the door! It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Ah. I've been drawing an outfit. Oh shit. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Double check. Wanna see? I wanna see? No, no, no. No, 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 no. You do not want to see. Oh, more blood. A trail of blood leads to the ladder at the entrance, with someone trying to escape. It's just a clothing study. Okay. It better not be nothing sus. I hope it's not something sus. Pitch black flame, feel. Stains in the old blood. Bricks. Check the lights. This looks like an emergency light. This place is abandoned. Has a power generator been running for all these years? I don't think so. I think it's been turned on recently. Mama. Safe. I'll post in Discord. No, no, no. Oh my god, this tunnel's big. I need to do clothing study too. Oh, right. My head is blocking, but there was a ghost right here. Good thing you didn't see, Mocha. Something flows swiftly down the pipes. Somebody's flushing! Somebody's flushing! Okay, I'll go straight for now. Anything else? It seems to be locked. Ah! Bitch! Oh, try going this one first. Anything? I'm very, very forward. Blood. Dry blood has been blackened on the floor. There's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died. Oh, water. I peek into the waterway and see something floating. I reach for it and hold the edge. Somehow I manage to grab it. We're not talisman! Soul power. Stop flushing! Stop flushing! Have fun lurking. Have fun lurking. Okay. I don't even know what the lurk command does. All it does is like say thank you for lurking. Or have fun lurking. I don't see anything. Gosu? No Gosu. Unlurk. A dead end. Yeah. It does look like there's only a wall ahead, but a breeze. I feel a draft coming from the front of us. But all there is a wall. I don't have an unlurk command. Save. Pitchfork stains. I open my eyes wide and stare at the white space that might have been a poster. I only end up drying my eyes. Feel. Stains seem to be all... Why can't I click the door? Forward. Okay, yeah, that's the entrance, so I go back. I'm back. What's our death count? I haven't died yet! Sadly, 0. What the fuck? When I step in view of an iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise. A presence is approaching. There's an incessant beeping like a telegraph. Sag! Keep going. What the heck is freeze? Shrug and keep moving forward. Ah. Oh, you guys get it. I'm gonna get my first death. Beeping get as if somebody's telling me something. I don't know Morse code! I don't fucking know Morse code. Fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna say boot up, boot up, boot. I got death. Wrong. Ah. Die. You said again. Probably would have translated in Japanese anyway. That's true. Sometimes I really hate the games where Japanese horror games where you have to like do a specific side quest in this specific area, get this specific item at this specific time with this specific person, or else you're just gonna get a bad ending, which is really ridiculously stupid. Death count. Jaylene, you're making me want to make like a dead emote. Keep going. Make it. I need to find somebody to do it, and I need a I'm gonna click heaven. I'm dead. Mother. Why are you cheering? Why are you cheering? Why are you cheering? Why are you cheering? Okay, I know which answer now. Oh my god. _1. Song. Those 4 beeps is like a 20 character kanji that means soul. I hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. My stomach! Ah! Ah! It should have been the head. I should have pointed the head. Guy said the answer was devil. What the fuck does that mean, devil? My brain instantly shut down. Set soul equals devil. Apparently, this is messed. The translation is so messed up. This is why cheating in this game doesn't really matter, because the answers are like stupid. Keep going. So honestly, I think the only way to figure out the answer is ignore the translation and pick. It's either choice 1, 2, or 3 kind of thing. I hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. It's gonna be that stupid Buddha head. Point to my head. Point to my head. The beeping suddenly stops. Yeah. Ah. Hiro seems terrified. Hey Hiro, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, obviously. She's acting different than usual. Let's go, I think it's fine now. Understood. What the heck was missing? There's the white space. Feel. Why is there so much blood? Blood. Blood. Ah! The door opened. The air of the room is musty at first glance. I say it's part of a medical facility. This is an operating room. And the smell. You see a skeleton. Yeah, dead body. Dead body. Dead body. Ah, thought so. There it is. Shine the light over there for a second. Dead body. I shine the flashlight as directed and find a corpse. Hiro crouches down and begins to study it. Usually Hiro would be terrified, but at least for now she's fine. So you're fine with stuff like that? What? We all have organs and bones inside us, don't we? Only an idiot would be scared of them. You know, out of all like the horror tropes that I would want to fight against, I think ghosts would be one of them. Just because I can't punch a ghost in the face, because my hand would just go through it. At least like monsters or like slashers or like cannibal killers, I can just like fight back or shoot them in the face with a gun. With a gun. Or use my mecha. My mecha can just like stomp on Michael Myers. And yeet him into space. And then if I take Jason and yeet him into space, he'll become Jason X. Hiro skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again. Have you watched Halloween Ends? No! I'm thinking about like watching it later on. I've seen Halloween 2018 and then Halloween 2021. And I just laughed my ass off. I hear Halloween Ends is super bad. My dad was disappointed. Yeah, I heard it was bad. To be blunt, the corpse is odd. I heard like the only good thing about Halloween Ends is like the last 30 minutes. What really draws the eye is that the cervical vertebrae has been severed. But the cut isn't normal. It's like it's notched. The only thing I can think of is it's been cut with a non-surgical tool. I have no idea why anyone would do something that cruel though. In any case, it's clear that the head was purposely severed. That head was severed with a tool, huh? Yeah, my dad said that. Yeah! I don't trust movie review websites anymore. I just trust this YouTuber I watch online. Yeah, just a YouTuber, review YouTuber. The corpse is too old to tell everything. There should be a clue nearby. It'd be best to search the room. Yeah, good idea. New info was added. Yeah. The next horror movie I'm maybe watching is called... Oh, fuck. That guy was opened by a chainsaw! Okay. Let's check the corpse. Number of years since the person died. Dried skin. Mummy. Cut neck is jagged. Must be cut with some kind of tool. Chainsaw! Open the wire mesh and peek inside, but I don't see anything. I go to close the door and see a paper stuck to the backside. Talisman! Alright. After dying to Bubba so many times, I don't like chainsaw. Do you mean like Dead by Daylight? Because I understand that. Yeah. It's a metal cabinet. Look inside. Some doors are open, but most are locked tight. Feel. Search the one that are open. I find a notebook titled Research Records and an army short sword. Hey, I got a katana now. Or a wakizashi. The letter in the notebooks have faded, but I can still read it. The experiment miraculously succeeded. This divine protection. The Astraea statue donated from each shrine created by line statue makers. Using chisel donated by same family, severed head. Huh? The family actually tool together, become the key. Finally, our dearest wish. Even in the movie, he kills like a character with my IRL name. What the hell? Okay. If you watch any of the, what was it? 5 Texas Chainsaw movies, we'll find out your IRL name. How many Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies? I know there's at least 3, and then there's a prequel, so that's 4. Nothing else is written. Got research record 1, projectile short sword. I can throw a short sword? A chisel? Sounds like for sculpting? Yeah, most likely. Impossible. How could they do that to something like that? That's just impossible. I'm gonna check my bag. What do I have? Prototype weapon in the shelter. Spring. It's those. What was it? It's like those projectile knife in Call of Duty Black Ops, where you press a pin and the knife pews out. Pews out. I was named after a movie character. Really? Really? Were you really named after a movie character? Oh, that narrows it down a lot more. It's a cabinet with a glass door. Look. Looks like something's inside. Feel. I open and search around. Find a belt attached to a handle and a notebook with a black cover. It's titled Disposal Vet Magnet Record. I flip the cover open. Dispose 200 super dimensions, suddenly iron door, half spiritualized. Hypothesis, focus, mystical forces, need sacred object to erase. Safety valve, release code diamond. Okay. There's nothing else written. Got Kagra, Suzu bells, and... What in the world are the notes going on about? Disposal, half spiritualization. I don't understand half of these words. Plus, those bells I found don't fit this place at all. I closed the notebook and put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. Huh? Aw, shit. A thin thread. It seems to be human hair. Ah, shit. Glitters pale gold in the light. What? Mark starts sucking my blood. Ah! I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair, as if being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the feeling that this moment. No, it's here. This place. I've been here before. The marked color grows more vivid. A few hours until death closes in. Oh. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Dean. Someone mumbles right next to me. That's not someone else. That's my own voice. As I thought, it's here. The words poured from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories that aren't mine, and words, feelings I couldn't possibly know are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind that wall. I felt weird when standing in front of the wall. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Huh? What? Mr. Astraea, what are you talking about? The instant hero speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remember something important. You sure you're okay? You were mumbling some strange things. I'm fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. For better or worse, Hero didn't clearly hear what I was saying. Yeah. Still out that voice. Could it be that my old self, the one I lost along with my memories, was talking to me? The feeling I got when I saw the golden hair. Maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard the other guiding voice for a while now. I guess all I can do is rely on my old self. The disposal vat behind the wall. The voice said find that. New info was added. 36. Light bulb is flickering weekly. Okay. Any more shiny? That's all the shiny. Gotta make sure I haven't missed anything. No spooky spook. Forward! Nothing. Spooky spook? No spooky spook. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. Yeah! We go north at the intersection and... an outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that! What? What? Impossible. It's another ghost thing. You can't see it? See what? It looks like Hero can't see the door. Mumble mumble, that's a spiritual. My mouth began mumbling words that I don't recognize at all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods. The flow of words come out my mouth. Stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods. New info was added to spiritual fire, flicking half through the door. I'm a save. Bag. Bell used Shinto dance ritual has 3 sets of small bells. 7, 5, 3, also called Miko bells. Meant to. Making sure nothing else. Click. Tool. Suzu bell. I take out the Kagura Suzu bell. Is just touching it okay? No, have to. Strange words spill from my mouth, lips again. It's the priestess tool. If a man displays spiritual power, it'll be destroyed, so touch it silently. All I have is question. I have no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Ah. Next instant, a door physically appears. What? What just happened? What did you do? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. But, Demo, I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I could call it that. The disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. This place is giving me bad feelings. Disposal vat, 200 suited dimension, iron door, half spiritual, half mystical. Safe reality release code diamond. Okay. I can't fuck this up. I'ma say I ain't gonna fuck up. I push the diamond door open and we head inside. Ah, here's all the Buddha heads. What is this place? On the side of the door is a large empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this the disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Oh, something's on the ground. A katana. I have a katana! That's an army katana. I take what Hiro picked up. I shine the flashlight around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues? It doesn't seem like they're being stored. It is some kind of garbage dump. Just then... Ah! Huh? We'll be leaving now. Enjoy. Bye, Mocha! Hope you have a good day. A sound echoed off something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. What was that noise? Let's get out of here for now. I try to open the door to get out, but it's locked! What? We've been locked in? Huh? A cutting coldness invades and enveloped my feet. We're being flooded! My head snaps up and I see water pouring from into the room like a giant waterfall. Water! It better not be toilet water! It's ice cold. A polar bear swim isn't something I ever wanted to do. It quickly rises to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Water under the ground. Hurry and open the door. We'll get hypothermia. Live or die. I have to remember what was written in the documents about the disposal vat. I see near me are the Buddha heads. Diamond! Diamond! I touch the diamond, our hot head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. What do you mean, Sag? Why are you hoping I die? Then the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction, down a drain. Why? Did you want me to die? Ah! Survive. Oh my god, how come you were never around when I played Dead by Daylight, Jaylene? You would watch me get so much pain and suffering every time I play. When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. I want death now. No. Ugh. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. This is an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we were drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathed a sigh of relief. But then I remember Hiro. That's right, where's Hiro? No need to be so worried. Huh? Hahaha, so it's you. It's been a while, you sneaky intruder. It's the old man and man that passed away beneath the manhole street. Get your katana out! I tried to ask him about Hero, but... Ugh. My jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for nearly an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. Relax, relax, your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything, but I'm pretty damn hungry. The man eyes me, his smile sharp. Oh my god, and you just pick up the hobo all the way to the mansion. He's gonna like squat at your mansion. You get in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man... Ooh, it's hot. Can I open the window? He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little longer. This guy's sus. He's so sus living down there. Hero shudders. He's old enough to be from the Japanese army in Second World War. We're about to freeze, you know. It was an honest question and probably sucks for him, but we keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stops chattering. The man's name is Banshee. Oh my god, Ito. That is so sus. This is sus. It's probably Japanese translated to English to be Banshee. That is sus. That's how he introduced himself. But that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Banshee gives a savory smell, like freshly baked bread. It kind of cheers me. He smells like baked bread, what the fuck? Or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth. Ugh. Ugh. So Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't feel up to talking yet. I tell you in exchange for food. I shouldn't be surprised. Life is rough. Wait, that should be my question. What are you two doing down there? It's a long story. I summarized everything we know about the spirits in the mark until I catch up to when we met him in the underground shelter. So that's how it is, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. Do you really understand any of that? Hero doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves his hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? A terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter, and you guys are wrapped in it. Now, his story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there? I said I'm not talking about it yet. I was born in a noble family, so I always had the ability to see things others can't. I staked my name, Banshee Ito, on it, so you can trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you gotten swept up in it. He's got nothing but to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. If this guy doesn't have a mark on him, then he's sus. In that case, oh noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us? How do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish. It should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You gotta find that. The center. The swirling grudge and the spirit thing. Is that what you call it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse. Something like that should be left within that swirling grudge. If you look for that, I'm sure then. He trails off. He gazes at the dark road with his mouth hanging open like it's about to run out of battery. Then what? What will happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes. Maybe he's not a hobo. He's pretending to be a hobo. Oh, that reminds me, Hoshino. Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. This guy has like that mark in the center of his forehead. Got underground shelter key. This is the key for the underground shelter? I found it when I was popping in and out from that place. I held onto it. But I'll lend it to you for now, Hoshino. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks, I'll borrow it. Damon walks up to us. Hey, you came back safely. We're about to learn. Were you able to learn anything? Hiro butts in before I can speak. Wait, just a minute. Don't tell me. You aren't going to believe that old man's story, are you? He's fishy. Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Hoshino. You believe me, right? I don't know. What did she say? My head hurt. My heart hurts. Exactly. Anyways, changing the subject. Good grief. Can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Wow! Food! 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 Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Damon gives me an exasperated look. Hiro. Oh. Hoshino, it seems you got another troublemaker on your hands. You're one too! To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cooked noodles and sweet buns. You know, you can get like fried chicken, some gyudons, yakitori, even though it's a little bit sus. There's a lot of stuff you can buy at Konbini's. The epitome of hunger, he greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. Then again, this is like 20 years ago. That was enough for 10 people. He devours it all. I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner.
Excellent!
Excellent. I haven't been this full in forever. You a twig. Good for you. Now answer our questions. What were you doing down there? Well, that's an easy one. Because it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets a mite cold in winter. I don't know how to respond to that. Where's... Yo, you say you live down there, but where the hell is your like hobo nest? I don't know how to respond to that. It was a paradise for me because no one knows about it. Until a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. That must be... Zukawa. It was winter and I don't like stirring up trouble. So I just stayed away. That must have been Zukawa. Yeah, that's what I said. I nod. That is my thought as well. 6 months ago. That was a month ago. I figured she must have up and left, and so I went back. But now there's something stranger. Which was... a damn walking Buddha statue. I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. I even got this weird scar. As she removes the scarf, revealing a mark on his neck. Oh, he is a mark there. You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar. I figured. It was the cannon soldier after all. Huh. Sus. He knows about the cannon soldier with a K. The cannon soldier. How do you know that name? Some document I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. That sounds dumb. A heavenly Buddha project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane. Bitch, you saw a half spiritualized door and a ghost already. Now, Kiro, calm down. So those documents that you found, are they still around? Nope, I burnt it for... Oh my fucking god. Look at that smug face. Look at that stupid face. I had some delicious roast potato too. Oh my fucking god. Ah. How could you? Cough, cough. Maybe take your own advice, Dr. Diamond. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different from this strange old man's. It's fine, my noggin works different from most people. I got it all memorized. As you say, just tell it. Yo, you memorize, but the thing is the curse makes you lose your memory, you stupid old man. We need to know about that project. Yo, write it down on a paper in case he forgets his memory again. The Heavenly Buddha project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. So they built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make cannon soldier thing, they did tests on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something somewhere. That must be each shrine. They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statue with spiritual power. There was a monk from Tea Mountain, spiritual treasure from all over. But nobody thought anything actually come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. At least it was supposed to. But one day, the statue started moving. It went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. Blood stains and old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Some people survived, but they had red bite-like marks on them. The thing went and wrecked the place then. It stopped and never moved again. No one what even triggered it. That's about everything it said. Yo, write it down. Write it down. Hero and Diamond are white as a sheet. I probably am too. It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth. What, are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible. Bitch! And how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that moving statue he thought was a cannon soldier. Gah. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be a cause of mine and Hero's marks. What if you flip that though? Both your grandpas got the mark from the cannon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But with it started up again, you got them because you're their descendants. If that's true, then the children inherit their parents' fate. Hero can't seem to muster any kind of counter argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. You say the cannon soldier stopped moving 50 years ago, but why? I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something. So you have no idea. It's the most important part. Trying to remember. It's not that easy, son. The mark might have made me forget. I told you, bitch. I told you, bitch. Taking his age into account, it's more likely it completely slipped his mind. It seems we must defeat the cannon soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own, if he can't be more help. You seem pro at this, Hoshino. We'll be relying on you. I don't have any spiritual powers or anything. But you already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived. Now that he says it, I guess he's right. I've been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having weird premonitions. I've been caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down in the shelter. So what you folks gonna do now? Ah. Good question. Investigate soldier. Jaylene, do I have to pick any or what? Let's investigate the soldier in the shelter. We need to do something about that and get rid of your marks. You find a descendant from someone in the project. Doesn't matter? Oh, then mine might disappear too. I guess we're going back then. Hero's still kind of sulking, but she at least recovered from her shock. We all share the same fate. It's too late to try to run away. Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need to stop the cannon, soldier. That's what my gut's telling me. What are you going to do then? I'm full now. I'm gonna take a nap in that park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fellows do something about that. Oh my god. Wait, just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say that it's too late to run away? Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. New info was added to Spirit File Underground Shelter. I must save. I'll keep her. Goodbye, Mary. So, Ellie. Go down. Forward. Actually, no. Behind. Go back. Go back. Go back. I have a key now. Iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had a key. On the ground. I got the key. I'm gonna save the. Forward. There's a single out of place Buddha statue. It must be this one. Oh wait, my head's blocking it. This thing. Right here. I'll move my head back. Ah, click. Fuck. Clicked the wrong setting. Okay. Light bulb color and dust. It's obvious no one touched it in a long time. Why is it still working? Check the Buddha statue. Buddha statue. No head. Covered in dust. There's a talisman stuck on the neck as if it's been taking place of the missing head. What on talisman? 2,500. No, 3,000. Open the box. What's in the box? There's a thin layer of dust on it, but it looks fairly intact. Buddha heads. What are those doing here? The box is packed with carefully tossed Buddha statue heads. This one's a human skull. A real, actual head can be clearly be seen among them. Yeah. So Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. This looks like a Ashura demon. Buddha. Nope. 1 head, 2 head, 3 head. This is a head. A dry mummified, going by the long hair, probably female. Most likely one of the experiment victims. Huh? So this is where it was. Let's take it and bring it to its owner. I thought you said something like that. Oh, just kidding. Haha. I feel hero's gaze on me. My new info is added to spirit file. Boxing warehouse 1. I can only carry 1 head. I need to choose which one to take. Jaylene, which head do I take? Jaylene, which head do I take? I feel like this is very important, and if I click the wrong one, I'm gonna fuck up. Woman? Got human head. Cool. Retreat, look mommy. Save at number 39. Ah! Fuck me. Forward. Say. Open door and went inside. Oh wait, I've been here already. Try going straight. The iron door, the keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Use the key! Got the key. Okay. I'm a safe bitch. Forward. Nothing? Oh my god. This is a fucking maze. I hear a victory chant coming from the other side of the intersection. I saved. I shrug and keep moving forward. Take 1 step forward and... electric current run through my body and my muscle seize up. Ah, I knew it. You lay out. What are you doing here? You have to kind of be loafing around, do you? Recite this base slogan at once. Cheer for the final battle in the homeland. Oh my god, this is a Japanese thing. I don't even know what the fuck that meant. Fuck. Give birth for the sake of the country. Your country is dying. Your country has a declining birth rate. One more. Declare our resolve to strike back with air raid. We won't lose even if a country reduced to ashes. Show your determination. Oh, fuck me. Suppress your desires. A million fireballs. No, wrong one. Ah. Army has fought bravely from the southern tropics to the northern Arctic, but the tide still hasn't turned in our favor. What do you think? Can we win this crusade? If the kamikaze wind blows! You're pretty promising for a new recruit. Keep a good eye on this squad. Farewell. Ah. I lived! Jaylene, I lived! I didn't die! Ha 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 ha, I didn't die. There are numerous footprints on the bloodstain on the floor. Are these human footprints? Are. I'll try going straight first. Oh. Thank God my head is covering that. My big head blocking all the scary stuff. Yeah. Covered. Okay. Abandoned skeleton. Look at it. A bleached corpse is weathered in places. Something is on its bony hand. Feel. Managed to pry it. The whole corpse looks like it might crumble at any second. I don't worry. Talisman. Ah, yeah. Okay, I regained all my soul power that I lost. Yep. It's a thick iron door. The key isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Okay. Just in case. Just in case. Hmm. Oh, it just sends me back to Miyamachi. Guess I turn back. Turn back. Forward. Main entrance. Forward. Try going right. Save. What's that kanji? Something's written on the wall in blood. It says I. Ah. Fucking. I don't want another kanji test. I don't want another kanji test. Human bones looks like the person was crushed to death. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I can open it with the key. You say the same thing to every single door. I'm a safe. Forward. Uh-oh. It's an operating room in the southern section. But on this table it's a corpse. With a severed head, no surprise. Headless corpse is laying there. Put this in 41. Check the bank forth. There's a corpse laying on top of the operating table. The head I picked up earlier might fit on this corpse. Should I try attaching it? Jimmy, should I try it? Yes or no? I want to know if I should like wait until later before I attach it. Do I attach it? Do I attach it? Jimmy? 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 Hello? Jimmy? Yes, okay. Okay. Attach the human head. Human fit. Neck properly. Ah, shit. The world suddenly distorts. I'm trying to fish. A horrific scene appears before my eyes. What the fuck is that? Are you fishing? Why are you fishing? Why is she in bondage ropes? They could have just tied her down normally, but no, they had to put the shibari ropes on her. In game. Ah. This is the woman on the operating table. Some kind of experiment is being performed on her. I must be seeing the past. For achievement. The sound triggers a change in view. Oh my god, this bastard. Man in lab coat holding surgical tools. But they don't look like they're alive. Ghosts of the researchers seem to be stuck forever in the nightmares of the past. I can hear the man whisper from my left side. Hey, she's awake. Don't worry, she'll be dead soon anyway. True enough. Ah, fucking bastards. Then something interrupts. You. This time, cold whisper from my right. You can hear me, can't you? Don't be afraid, soon. The voice comes on my right, cuts off, and I hear the men in the lab coat again. Ah, shit. Hey woman, which of these two do you want us to cut her neck? This is for you, so we'll let you decide. Save her, save her. So you're just a lowly trash after. Sever and get it over with. Ah! Fuck. Put the head back on. Try touching human head. Oh my god, going through the cut. Going through the dialogue. I can't. I wish there was a skip button. Nah, not the last one. Try chisel. Scalpels too tiny. That tiny knife can't kill me. Ah, good answer. You're pretty smart. Unfortunately, you'll soon be saying goodbye to that clever head of yours. It's a valuable material. We'll cut it off nicely. And she died. Shut up. You're just like a pig. This is why I hate handling women. Be patient. We finally found this clue. Not yet. Wait. Now give you power. The whisper from my right falls silent. Yeah, I never dreamt breaking from our usual method would go so well. Hey Peg, do you understand? Do you know the correct combination of a head and body for the heavenly Buddha? Ah, fuck me! Female hand, female hand, female hand. Precisely, and that's why we need your head. Oh, I clicked the right one. So they're gonna put her head on a male body. Okay. Gladly offer it for the sake of our beloved country. Fuck you. Fuck you. Problem with the soul freshness, regardless of refrigeration, it's all up to the quality of the cut. Though there are only many available methods, this is all the equipment we have. Then to the freezer. The voices on the left cut out. A determined voice echoed in my right ear. Hate this whole world. Tear it to pieces. The power to do that. I'll give it all to you in the place where you hear me now. Hate them. Destroy them. Understand? Yes? Good. Destroy them. When I return to my senses, I'm standing beside the operating table. Survive! Well, there was only 3 options of yes. Just then, something slides out of the hand of the corpse on the table. Small key. What I just saw. No more importantly, the voice that kept speaking from my right side. Who was that? Seiya Kujo! It's Seiya Kujo. You don't look so good. Britta! Hello! Welcome! You missed out a bit. I died 4 times. Do you see something weird again? Quick recap. We went down... Oh wait, this is from yesterday. We found a sick doctor. He came to the mansion. Then we went to... we found another secret entrance. We went underground. Turns out army secret project that involved a headless Buddha statue. And we're in the underground sewers right now. I fell asleep. It's okay. I streamed pretty late in my time zone. Yeah, actually. I explained to Hiro what I just saw. A horrible tragedy happened here in the past. It's possible whatever triggered it might have been whoever that voice belonged to. Oh, right. In the sewers, we found a hobo. And apparently he had the key to unlock all the doors, so now we're back in the sewers. And... yeah. It's possible whatever triggered it might have been whoever that voice belonged to. Who cares about that? Erasing that mark is more important right now. Well, I'm not sure about that part, but... Hiro's right. This isn't helping us accomplish our goal. We need to search for whatever gave birth to the spirit. Let's keep looking. That small key I just found might belong to the cabinet here. I turn my attention to the mark on my wrist. It isn't coming out yet. I glance over at Hiro, but they don't seem to be acting differently at all. Hobo GG. Yeah, that hobo is really sus. He burned all the documents in the underground because he used it to cook potato. He burned all the documents we needed just to cook some potatoes. GG, hobo man. Death should be slowly closing in on us, but it seems like we still have some time. What's more important right now is making sure we survive. That dude be desperate. Yeah. I'm a save. Check this body. And the scores going by remains clothing woman. Food greater than paper. Yeah. It's missing not only his head, but also all its limb. What kind of torture was this? Fuck, I hear the fucking chainsaw. Or the freaking electric saw. It's a rusted filing cabinet. Look. Well, but whatever inside should be intact. Feel. Using the small key. Inside is an old gun and some research record. Suddenly, Berserk's severe damage. Suits are chanting complete insanity. Only those who made themselves deaf managed to remain sane. Half spiritualized, like disposal vat. Need sacred object attack. Destroy human head. The heart of all this. Need to destroy human head. That's all it says. Okay. 42. I went right, so this time I go no. That's a lot of bloody handprints. Safe. The door is stained with blood. Upon closer look, countless handprints. But the keyhole is perfectly fine. I could open it if I had the key. I do have the keys! And I turn the knob to go in. The door doesn't open. Uh-oh. What's wrong? The door won't open. I'm sure I unlocked it though. I turn the key again just to double check. I was right. It's unlocked. What's going on? I try turning the knob slowly, but it stops moving halfway. It's almost as if someone's on the opposite side was pushing against it to keep it closed. Uh-oh. Seems the dead are rejecting us. Read all the records. Read all the records. All the research reports. Prompt my old self into answering. But there's no reply. Ah. No choice left. I turn to hero. Let's keep looking. We can come back here later. There could be something we need to do. Let's save. Wait, where do I go now? Human hair still there. Let's try going up the entrance and see what that does. If I can get up. Yes. Climbing out of the manhole, we see that we are back in KME Mansion North Road. We managed to find a way out. It wouldn't hurt to go back in the mansion for now. I'll be a pain to get back to for the car, but... Jaylene, where do I go? I don't know where I'm going. I don't think I go back to the mansion. Go down. No. Back in the manhole. Go down. Back. Did you unlock box? Box. 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 What box? Cabinet. Room of statue. Examine all statues and box. Okay. Trying to figure out which one is the statue box. Forward. I wish I knew where the hell that box is. Forward. Nope. Where the hell? Forward. Straight. This one? No. Right. Same way as this place may have been used for the same experiment. There might be records left behind. Let's look. Huh. I think I went to a different one by accident. Whoops. Looks like it's been a number of years since the person died. Mummy cut by the neck by a jag must have been electric song. What the fuck was that? Feel. Search inside. Notebook title, research records, and a small gun. Make up what they say. 7th next experiment. Astraea statue. Male body, female success, head, success. Then internal phenomenon, spirit, frequent head, continuing experiments. That's all it says. Got research on pistol. Notes on experiments, huh? You better give it a read. Sword. Gun with blanks. Palm pistol. Who the wait, this gun has no ammo? What the hell? One bullet. Continuing experiments. Opened here. When I open the door, a cloud of dust flies and blocks my vision. Notebook with a blank cover is left inside. Unit corresponds with codes. It seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it says, Canon, weapon code name, blank, 123 121. Heavenly Buddha Project, code name, blank. Soul, human head used as material. Looks like a Wanban code. It's similar to Morse. Ah, if only I went here earlier. I'll save. I should go back. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. This way. Next intersection, make a left. I think I remember the map in my head. Trail of blood leads to the ladder. Entrance, someone trying to escape. No? Forward! Okay. Think this is the right one? Forward! Room of statues. Examine all statues and the box would open. This one? Nope, not this one. Not the right place. Back. Go straight. It still won't open. I think I went the wrong way. No. Forward. No. Go back. Section A. Goddamn, I need a map. Not here. I'm lost. Jenny, where the hell are... That's the entrance. I'm fishing. Did you check all heads? Is it this thing? No? Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I'm just supposed to go in that graveyard. Forward. Left. This is where... I don't see anything else here though. Not here. Not here either. Future passage. Forward. Try going again. Which chapter is this? Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Now we can turn it. Ah, okay. Okay, never mind. I finally opened inside the room. A number of Buddha statues. They're all missing their heads. There we go. Yeah, I think I had to like go find that missing research paper and then come back here. It seems this is where they store all various statues they gathered through theft or donations. Feels like something's here. Maybe this is where the heart of the curse or the source of the spirit is. I brace myself for input from the other me. But it doesn't seem like that's happening. Does that mean I should already know? I must save. Okay, count the head. It's a statue. It looks like a divine general. It has an armor from the Tang dynasty. It's a statue with a head cut off. It looks like it held a weapon in its left hand. is a statue that looks like a Vida Jada or something, missing one of its arm as well as its head. Why the fuck did... Vashavana statue missing its head. I don't even know what the fuck these statues' names mean. Statue with its head cut off. It seems to be holding some kind of Buddhist ritual implement. It's a statue that seems to be divine general. Its head has been severed. Statue with its head cut off. It's laying pitifully on the floor. I search all the statues. Every statue here has a male body. Suddenly there's a sound of movement from within the box. I must save! Big iron box. Look. Coated with thin layer of dust, but it seems to be in decent enough shape. Open! Managed to open the box. Sheet of white paper inside. Ah, okay. It's just paper. Seems to be a multitude of talismans. Something sealed here. Hero appears in the box beside me. On the right is sus. Let me up. This one, yeah. This one's sus. It has multiple hands. I guess it took all the arms of the other statues and put it on its back. My head is covering. I'll move my head. Here we go. Yeah, all the hands. Names are probably Sanskrit. I don't know. I'm not a Buddhist or Shinto. I don't know this stuff. I'll just go with it. Oh, I'll move myself closer. Okay. Something in here? Well... My voice sounds distant. The cause of the curse which birthed the spirit. I used to know some words when I took yoga. Yoga! Oh my god, you learned Sanskrit from yoga. There's nothing like that here. No, there's nothing here. What? What do you mean? What's that in your hand? Heroes, right. That's not true. There's nothing inside. There's one thing. I never would have expected something like this. Something that doesn't belong here. A box sealed by talisman has enshrined a head. Western side. Ah! A pillow? A pillow? Western side of pushing. Is it Mary? Mary? Sorry, disappointed. Mary! It's Mary! Mary! I was so relaxed I would fall asleep in the poses. Ah! Well, that's what yoga is supposed to do. Make you relax and stretch and flexible and fit. Guess we're out of luck. No way this thing give birth to a spirit. It's Mary! Mary's the one that... Mary is the ghost. This is from the sofa! So the state of the room and the voices. Something important was definitely sealed up in this place at one point. Yet there's nothing here. The was added to spirit file food station in the warehouse too. And the thing we were searching for, where the hell did it go? Alongside us, between us. And then a familiar flame. Ah! 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 It immediately dies a deep crimson. Death is only a few minutes away. Gah! What's going on? Is death closing in on us all of a sudden? Jaylene, I need your help. This is the boss fight. The spirit is here. The fifth spirit. What the fuck? Let me out! 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 Oh shit. A low sutra chant hums tremble in the air. It's like the whole body is numb. It may be because of that hum. Okay, blanks. Shinto bell. Blank gun. Got blanks. Bell. I peed. Oh no, Britta. I shouldn't be laughing, but oh no, you peed. Hero loses consciousness. Hero shoots the gun with blanks. I grab the gun, but I can't control my hand, and turn the gun towards my head and fire. Blank explodes. My consciousness faded. There's a strong ring in my ear, and it's preventing me from hearing the sutra chant. Hero is clutching their head, like they can't hear anything either. The numbness has faded. Hero shakes the Kagura Suzu bell. Nothing happens. Hero was injured. Yoshino was injured. But we're okay. I guess this is the spirit that cursed me because I'm having blank and facing out. So, round 2. Injecting gun and Shinto bell. Palm pistol and Suzu bell. I'm gonna fucking die if it's the wrong translation. Hero shoots the palm pistol. Cannon soldier is wounded. Okay. 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 Spirit fades and become intangible. Hero shakes Kagura Suzu bell. Cannon soldier is wounded. Spirit turns solid again. Yelled, making my heart clench. Hero injured. Hero's Oshino injured. Hero injured. Round 3, injecting dagger. Wait. Short range. Short range sword. I don't know why they changed injecting dagger into short sword. Short range short sword. Shinto bell. Okay. Spirit phase and becomes intangible. Shakes Suzu bell. Cannon soldier's wounded. Turns in solid again. Hero's injured. Hoshino injured. Stop injuring me! Oh man. All those teeth. Saber and Shinto bell. Saber. Rusted army sword. Attack! Wounded. Phase and becomes intangible. Suzu bell. Stop, I guess the attack finally worked. That'll work. Okay, mind me. Cough, cough. I hear coughing. Whoever it is put their hand on my back. Damon, is that you? What are you doing? Instead of replying, he shoved something into my hand. It's a large chisel with a grip stained in blood. I found it in that room in the mansion. In the instant, I understand everything. The heart of the curse that we were searching for, the object that gave birth to the spirit. So it was kept in the Kujo mansion. Thanks, I'm gonna use it. Oh yeah, it was in the doll room. Grab the chisel and face the spirit. Chisel. Suzu bell. Yes. Good ending. Right ear. Right ear. Please be the right one. Grab chisel in the right ear. There's a dispassionate. Please be good ending. Please be good ending. Finally, it smiles and disappears. The statue stops moving, collapses. It stopped right. Cough, looks like it. My marks vanished, so it must be over. Yeah! Once again, I'm the only one still cursed. This one's Mary! Bye, ghostly thing. Yeah. I'm grateful that I made it in time. That was a close call. How did you know? Thank you for saving us, but you know that was pretty reckless. I thought it said it was dangerous for a group of mark bearers to go somewhere haunted. Yes, but this seemed important, and it saved their lives in the end. Tell us, Dr. Diamond, what happened at the mansion? To be honest, it's hard for me to logically explain it, but I'll tell you what happened. After you left, I chose to do my own investigation of the mansion. When I passed a certain room, my marks started hurting suddenly. I went inside, looked around, and found a desk with chisels on it. He's nice. He looks sus, but he's nice. He must have entered the room that I found. My head was in a haze because of the mark at the time, but it seems to me the one chisel was engulfed in black light. I realize now I must have had a spiritual encounter. But what made you decide that you had to bring the chisel here? My jam. You seem sure it'd be effective against the cannon soldier. I'm not sure myself. I picked it up and heard a voice. The rest was, well, instinct. It was what Banshee mentioned earlier. The heart of the curse that created the spirit. So I knew I had to give it to you. When I looked through the room before, Yazoka said the Kujo family used to create Buddha statues a long time ago. It's possible that chisel was used to create the statue that became the cannon soldier. Oh. Do you have the extra chapter? I don't know. Is there an extra chapter? I don't know what the voice that he heard. Is it a DLC or is it included in the game? I don't know. Probably something like a mysterious voice that guided me before. You know, I haven't heard it in a while. That's all I can tell you. It is DLC. We need to update Banshee on all that happened. I didn't bother telling him anything. Yeah. Searching for documents on the mark, crafting all the statues. It takes more than a day to do that. We should go back to the mansion and figure out what to do next. I'm gonna check the store page. Store page. View page. Give me a sec. I'm checking Steam. I don't see any DLC. I hope it's included. It takes place after the main game. Yes, it's canon. I know they have a new Deathmark game or Spirit Hunter game, but I don't know. I don't see the DLC here. What? We're leaving already? I want to examine this place. Well, I'll find out after this game then. I glanced at the statue falling to the ground. Sorry, but you'll have to do it another time. Fine. In exchange, not one word about this shelter to anyone. I'm going to study every inch of it. Yeah, okay. Damn, you almost died here. I know the dangerous path, but you got over this way too quickly. I'm impressed with your nerves of steel, or is it more willpower? You can say that again. It's not even 1 AM yet. We return to the concrete passageway. I might be imagining it, but I feel like the air here is a little stagnant than it was before. We climb out the manhole into M. Self Alley. Banshee runs up waving. His ever-present smile wafts off him. He reminds me of like the old guy from Avatar: The Last Airbender, King Boji, King something. King Boomy. Yeah, he reminds me of King Boomy from Avatar. Figured I'd find you here. You gave me a shock dashing out the mansion like that, Damon. Diamond. Then the next thing I knew, my mark was gone. What happened? Just needed to deliver something. You really saved us. I'd rather not think of the consequences if you hadn't made it in time. I don't get it, but it sounds like you did a good work, Diamond. Well then, I must do my investigation another day. Are we splitting ways here? Our marks are gone now. Hoshino still has his though. This always happens, I'm used to it. But now I might be able to change that. I finally discovered where the statues stolen from 8 shrines are. I'm lost, but I'm glad for you. It's all thanks to all of you. I'll figure the rest by myself. You should all return to your regular lives. You're saying we should split up then? Are you sure you'll be okay? Something will work out eventually. Besides, this is Seiya Kujo's dying wish. I'll have to respect it. Huh. Well, thanks. I'll head back then. I've been missing all those chemical smells from the lab. Go to sleep. It's like early dawn. Oh yes, good news. If you're playing the Steam version, it comes with it. Yeah! Okay, that's why I didn't see any DLC on the store page. Good to hear your research is exciting. But don't forsake your humanity over it. And then, like Mizu. I like to do that. It's not even funny, by the way. Oh yeah, Mr. Hoshino. Whenever you want to come get those statues, I'll help out. Until then, see you. Yeah! I'll be off as well. Honestly, all this has put a strain on me. I'm barely staying upright. Cough. Whatever you do, don't collapse on your way home, please. Hey, Hoshino. One day, I'm hoping to let the public know about the underground shelter. For the sake of the wandering souls without a proper burial. I'd like it if you help with it. See you around. Guess I'll go too. Bye, Boomy. Bye, King Boomy. You're not returning to the shelter, are you? I'm not that brave. The soldier's gone, but there's plenty of other stuff down there. I'll give it a few days to settle. So you're still planning to go back. I'm not sure if I call that a smart move. Comes with living this kind of life. I'll bunker down in a park under a bridge until things calm down. See you, Hoshino. Bring more food next time, yeah. The former mark bearers all left. I should probably head to the mansion myself. I gotta decide what to do next. I hear a voice calling from behind me. I turn to see Banshee in the middle of the road, staring intently at me. Oh boy, what's wrong? I remember now. His eyes are wide as saucers. I forgot because of the mark, but I met you before. Huh? What? What do you mean? Well, let me think. He scratches his chin. I know his memories are probably all mess, having just gotten them back. But I don't have time to wait for him. Yes. We first met 5 years ago. And then again 10 days ago. I feel like I've been struck by lightning. I first arrived at Kujo Mansion 10 days ago. That means I met him before I lost my memories. I need to know, who in the world am I? I couldn't say. I wasn't interested in asking your name and you didn't give it. Then tell me, what do you know? Tell me about myself, please. Huh? Okay. I owe you for the food, so ask. What should I ask him about? 5 years ago. You showed up at the shelter, wanting to know about the Heavenly Buddha Project. Gave me food. Huh. Actually, you were more focused on the Kujo family than the cannon soldier. Why did we talk about them? The head at the time was majorly involved in the project. He was famous for his spiritual power, so the army asked him for help. He loaned them a number of his family's prized sacred treasures. You really zeroed in on that bit. Do you know what happened? What exactly the army got? Yeah, the shelter had a list. A mirror, a chisel, Buddha statues, cursed objects, and holy talismans. They were all returned to the family. Which means they're all in the mansion now. You kept popping by a few times until one day you just didn't. I only saw you the next 10 days ago. Next days. 10 days ago. I had just seen the cannon soldier, and you can bet I booked it out the manhole. I ran into you on the street. How'd you treat me to food to celebrate? Thanks for that, by the way. Banshee talking about the person I was before I lost my memories. I'm gonna drink some water. It's weird to hear about myself this way. I just noticed something. In the tunnel, there was a kanji for I, which means love. His hoodie says love. You mentioned you've been overseas. You only come back recently, about a month ago. Oh, and that's when I learned of the mark. You told me about it. It slipped my mind until just now. By the time was my right arm? Yeah, it had the mark. You were acting all odd though. You go to remember something, then stumble over words. The curse was probably in the late stages. In fact, I completely forgot my name the past few hours after that. By the way, I got something to tell you. This here Banshee Ito is much of a nobler character than regular folks. That's why I led a detached life, away from the world's vulgarities. What are you trying to say? I could be crazy desperate, but I never shame my dear departed mom or divine providence. You understand? No, you lost me. I'm saying I never resort to stealing, even dying of hunger. Here, these are yours. He pulls out a wristwatch and a wallet. Each looks like an antique. They're inlaid with subtle designs. You forgot them at the restaurant. Let me see them. Oh, that's coincidence. I grabbed them both and rushed to open the wallet. My last name is probably Kujo. But there's no ID inside. There was no driver's license or company card with an ID on it when you got it. Don't ask me. You said you forgot your old wallet somewhere and lost it. It was probably in there. Oh. I look at what else is in the wallet. Bills, coins, and a number of familiar business cards. See a Kujo spirit healer? Ah, those things. He tried to give me one. Told me to go there if I remember anything. But I gave it back. I don't make a habit of carrying useless stuff. Say Kujo's card was in my pocket when I first arrived at Kujo Mansion. It must have been the one Banshee returned. There's no doubt about it. I lost all my memories after I met Banshee. I asked everything I want to know, but there's something still bugging me. Did I say anything about the mark when you saw me 10 days ago? Well, I was so focused on eating that I wasn't paying full attention. Are you kidding? Yeah. Oh yeah, you said the same thing as Hiro about the cannon soldier. There's no way a human head on a statue would make it move. But it did actually move. That's what I thought too. And then, you said something strange. You said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project. It was because of her. Mary! It's gotta be Mary. I'm calling it now. It's gotta be Mary. Her. It's Mary! That's not all. You said she gave you the mark. And she loved watching you lose your memories and fear death. Mary is sadistic. You made her kick the bucket once, but she came back to life. You said you needed to do the same thing go 50 years ago to get rid of her. My heart wants to beat out of my chest. I can feel sweat run down my face. There's no way I can keep calm. Before I lost my memories, I'd known who had cursed me with the mark. Hey old man, who's she? Did I tell you? I wanted to know too, so I asked, but you couldn't answer me. I don't think you were trying to hide it. You just honestly didn't remember. Was that because of the mark? Well, that's all I have about to tell you. Hoshino, we should get going soon. Go where? I'll tell you in your car. I'm real tired of standing. I'd like to go sit for a bit. There's no point in arguing here. I'll just get it out of him once we're in the car. My past self. 45. Go home. Could you mention? Nope, the mansion's out of the way. Fancy chambers in the backseat of the car. Old man party member. Yeah, old man party member. King Boomy's with us. His heavy scent fills the enclosed space. I can finally catch my breath. Now then, driver, take us to the forest by H Castle. I drive down the familiar road. All lights along the way are strangely green. We reach our destination without having to slow down the car once. The engine chugs along. I feel the wheels of fate turning like those in the car I'm riding in. The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Fight! 10 days ago, I promised. In exchange for you buying me an extra order of almond jelly. If you did forget everything, I'd take you to H Shrine. Sounds like I prepare for everything. But if I was that careful, why didn't I leave myself a clue? Why prepare if I was going to forget? Did the curse progress faster than I expected, so there wasn't time? Or did someone get rid of it? But if I had a business at H Shrine, why didn't I go there while I still had my memories? Something about the timing. Waiting for some magic summer cleaning to clear away impurity. Suddenly, my old self echoes in my head. I speak the words out loud slowly as realization dawns. The summer purification rites. They're rites held at the shrine to exorcise evil. On the last day of June, you pass through woven reed to cleanse yourself. I was trying to use that ritual to exorcise the impurity. Ah, gotcha. Luckily today's the 1st of July, so the rites or whatever are done. Should be no problem now. Exorcise the impurity, huh? What kind of impurity was I trying to cleanse? The more I learn, the less I understand. My previous self is like a complete stranger to me. How many times have I come to this forest now? The creepy arch, the thick trees that look the same as always. You know where H Shrine is, yeah? Lead the way. You never been there before? First I heard of it was 10 days ago. Banshee and I push through the vegetation and make our way down the beast trail. So we've seen Hanayome here. No, Hanayome. Then there was also the Spotted Man. We passed under the stone torii gate. And finally arrived at the desolate H Shrine. The few headless Buddha statues are left shining in the light of flashlight. So the statue used in the project were stolen from here. Yeah, that's right. Is that really true? The statues are connected to the mark somehow. I considered the possibility that the mark was caused by their divine wrath. But 10 days ago... You said what happened 50 years ago wasn't because of the project. It was all because of her. This course I've been following this whole time. Then at some point I had to have been fed some huge lie. But what could it be? Mary! A shudder runs through me at the thought. It feels like I'm looking in the depths of hell. You said 10 days ago that the altar holds something important. Something about needing to keep it here to exorcise the impurity. He approaches the small altars and put his hand on the sliding door. Huh. What's going on here? The thing's empty. Don't ask me. It was already gone when I was here earlier. Well then, that's darn weird. You said there was a cloth pouch. What was inside? A small fist-sized statue. Nenji Butsu or something. It was the Goshintai for the shrine. The Kujo had used it in the shelter to stop the mess 50 years ago. And again, it's the Kujo family. They must have had strong ties to the mark. Well, this is all I can do for you. At least it was enough to pay off the dessert. We should head back, son. Right. I'm still unsure about what my old self was thinking, but it's clear whatever plan I had didn't work. Where did the Nenji Butsu go? On the way back, I feel reluctant to go. I keep turning towards the shrine. Each time I do, Banshee hurries me on to the forest entrance. Well, this is where we part ways. You're not going to ride back with me? I'm gonna be honest with you, I got a bit of car sick on the way here. Flat roads are fine, but the curves and hills did me in. I just got a nice meal and I hate to throw it up, so I'll walk back. But it's pretty far from here. Kids are such wimps these days. When I was young, I used to walk across the Himalayas all the time. He's senile. This ain't nothing, ha ha ha. He laughs so loud enough for the whole forest to hear. He waves and leaves me alone. Once he's out of sight, I get in the car. I pull out the deserted parking lot and drive back to the mansion. As I count the streetlight passing by, I go over everything Banshee told me. 50 years ago, in the shelter, the cannon soldier went berserk, but it wasn't because of the army experiment, it was her. The army was unable to stand up to the threat of her and the soldier, but the Kujo family had used the Nenjibutsu to settle everything. However, she still existed in this time period. She was the one who gave me my mark. Before I lost my memories, I was planning on using the Nenjibutsu like they did before. I left it at H Shrine so it could be cleansed of its impurity. But somewhere along the line, it went missing. The past me probably couldn't have predicted that would happen. Oh, the old man left our party. I'm almost back at Kujo Mansion. That car is always there. That's so sus. As I drive to an end, I focus on what the most important detail is. That's right, who she is. I have a hunch about her identity, but I can't be sure yet. That's definitely proof she was there. 50 years ago, she made the cannon soldier move down in the shelter. The Kujo family had sealed her. They would have brought her to the mansion, the sacred objects for the project, of which she was one, was returned to the Kujos. I grip the steering wheel tighter. If there were any way to defeat her, it just had to be in the mansion. I don't have any solid proof, but the fragments of my memory are whispering to me. The entrance doesn't look any different. My mark burns. The sharp pains brings me to my knees. It seems she has no intention of hiding her presence any longer. New info was added to Spirit in pursuit of truth. 36. Bag. Oh, I still have everything. I know you're there, bitch. I know you're there. I know. I knew it. So we meet again. Mary's voice is soft. All that time of calling me Lord Hoshino, you fucking bitch. I know now. Behind those words is hidden the intense lust for blood. You came back to life rather quickly. You gave me nearly a whole day, more than enough time. I admit that rabbit attack surprised me. Aha! I got attacked by a rabbit. But unexpected events can themselves be rather enjoyable. When I had brought Mary to a shrine, we caught a sight of the rabbit there. It might have suspected Mary's true nature. That rabbit. Its great love for you pushed it into recklessness. What was that rabbit really? Determine that for yourself. Yosei Akujo, who are you? Know that and the answer will come. Though it is impossible as long as you bear the mark I gave you. Mary gave me the mark. I had a hunch, but hearing it from her lips fills me with dread. Just what are you trying to accomplish? Dragging the living to the depths of despair before killing them. I believe I explained it as a spiritual utmost desire and joy. And I had your cooperation with achieving that. Cooperate? That's ridiculous. Oh, have you not realized it yet? You did bring those pathetic mark bearers directly to the spirits, did you not? They fear the spirit's existence, tremble in the face of death. I savored the taste of that fear and despair. Most delicious. Oh god. You had all of us help out, just to terrify the mark bearers even more. Clearly. I could have waited for the curses to complete if I only wanted them dead. That is not the only lie. Mark bearers must stay in small groups. Do not contact outsiders. All my instructions were to drive you in a state of emergency. Not once did you doubt me. I bet she's telling me all of this because she wants me terrified with how hopeless the situation I find myself in is. I'm frozen in place, and I know my face must be pale as death. She must be loving this. Don't tell me you created all those spirits just to accomplish that. Indeed, when Lady Christie believed divine wrath was the cause of the mark. Lady Christie, which one was that again? Oh, the news anchor. I had never been more amused. Her foolishness was so delightful. I just had to come along with you. So you lied. Everything was a lie. Of course. How could a pile of broken statue possibly do anything? I could be imagining it, but I feel like she's hesitated a moment there. 50 years ago, I was sealed away by the head of the Kujo family. I awoke here 5 years ago. At the time, I was still unable to speak and communicate, but it seems my awakening alone caused a number of ripples. Those who died unfortunate death on cursed land became monstrous spirits. H elementary school abuse, the honeybee mass suicide, Seiko's assault and suicide. That all happened 5 years ago. I finally regained my full power a little over a month ago. Then the Buddha statue connected to me 50 years ago began moving. The woman killed by the statue was also influenced by my power. That must have been the cannon soldier in Zukawa. Zukawa believed it was a divine oracle from the soldier when it had really been Mary. She did as the great Ashura said and transformed herself into Miss Zu. Once my strength returned, I again bestowed my power on spirits. It connects humans to me and manipulates them into panic. The mark. I know you've been toying with us, but well, was there really a need to make us all connect to you in some way? Of course. By being in direct contact with you, I could taste your fear. Even now, you are scared of me, Lord Hoshino. Do I say anything? Any choice? Oh. Are you scared of me? Nope. I know what you are, bitch. I figured it out Very admirable. Her porcelain face cracks. Ever since you declared that you would fight the mark, I have waited eagerly for this day. She's cracking. Over the past 10 days, I have tasted your fear through the mark. You gotta be scary? Thick and syrupy, as sweet as honey. Each savored morsel made me want to smash you to pieces, but I waited. I'm not so foolish as to kill a goose that lays golden eggs. Do you gotta get scary? But I cannot take it anymore. Like crushing a ripe fruit and sipping its fruit. I want to break you down and savor your sweet fear. This bitch be crawling on the ground. The mark has died a deep crimson. Sunrise. A few minutes left until the mark closes in. My thoughts blur together suddenly. What happened to the mark bearers right before dawn? I've seen it many times. But what's happening to me now? Lord Hoshino, wait for me. I'll kill. I can hear Mary stand up over by the sofa. At this rate, the rabbit's fate will be mine too. I have to run away. Check within the red in my room. Something whispers in my ear. That's right, that voice. But what does my room mean? Focus. What does that voice belong to? Yasuka, she said it was someone who loved me. Mary's coming closer. Where should I run? You know this one? Seiya! Seiya! You know this one? Fly into Seiya's room. Say! Much like the entrance hall, it's dark. The voice said, check within the red in my room. The blood? There's something there. But where should I look? Floor. Yeah! Right arm? Seiya Kujo's bloodstain is still on the floor. It's obviously dried at this point in time. There might be something laying on top of it. I can't be sure, as it's too dark. Nothing was there last time I was here. Picking it up, I discovered that it's a small pouch. Inside is a hard, thin object. I move over the moonlight to see it better. A small Buddha statue. It can't be. This is the Neji Butsu. It seems stained with blood, and I get an ominous feeling from it. The impurity hasn't been exorcised yet. I instantly know the instant I see it. My mind suddenly flooded with all my memories of the Nenji Butsu one after another. 50 years ago, the head of the Kujo family used this to seal Mary's power. He put the Nenji Butsu inside her to seal her. Then about a month ago, someone took it out. That person was me! Was me! I knew it! Because of that, Mary regained her powers. The Nenji Butsu in my hand looks exactly as it did back then, full of impurities. Impurities that built up from sealing Mary's powers for 50 years. To cleanse it, I left the Nenji Butsu at the contaminated H-shrine. It would take time to exorcise all the impurity. He took it out because he knew Mary was coming back, so he put it in the shrine. It's already July, the summer purification rite is over. So why is it still impure? The object the rabbit had in its mouth. Could it have been carrying the pouch then instead of the master key? Then the Nenji Butsu was taken from the H-shrine before the beginning of July. Uh-oh. Maybe the rabbit saw Mary by the shrine and was scared she would find it. So it had no choice but to steal it away. The door opened, adjacent room. Mary must be looking for me, but she can sense the presence of mark bearers. What's going on? Wait, is it possible that Seiya's blood is protecting me? Bring it to where I met my end. Where? Jaylene, where do I... What's the answer? Jaylene? 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 Jaylene, please? I want to know. Wait. Oh. Right. The voice whisper is in my ear again. If this isn't where the voice owner died, they must have met their end elsewhere. Oh. There's only one other place. Oh. My bad. I thought it was something else. She said where, so I was confused. While Mary is in the room next door, I sprint down the entrance hall. I make a beeline to Mary's sofa, the spot where the rabbit died. The voice spoke to me and helped me every time a spirit was closing in. If Seiya was working through anything, it must have been that rabbit. Sensing something, I looked down in my hand. The Ninjibutsu impurity is gone. This is what you've been telling me, Seiya. I speak to the departed woman who guided me as I struggle without memories. Put in it the source of the doll's curse. Press it on the black mark. Then the whisper stops. The floorboard creaks ominously. I raise my head to the staircase, raising in the darkness before me. Oh, she's flying! Ah! I found you! Oh shit, I have more marks! Mark scorches me. I don't think a holy cross helps. Mary's coming closer. My body won't listen to me. Ah, Lord Hoshino! Mary closes her hand around my neck. She's trying to kill me. I squeeze the Nenjibutsu in the fog that's been impeding my thought lifts. It's still a struggle to think. I should be able to move my arm now. With the Nenjibutsu in the source of the curse, I have only one chance. Where should I stick the Nenjibutsu? Right arm! Managed to drag my possibly heavy arm and stick the Nenjibutsu in Mary's arm. She's hiding it. I'm sure it's where the black mark was. A question mark? Marks bloom on Mary, one after another. They're the color of blood. I mean, it's like they're curses of those she killed. Ah! Be gone, bitch! Survive! Yeah! Mary shatters into dust. Did I really do it? I hesitantly looked down at my right arm. It's gone! The mark is gone. I did it. I finally did it. I have to say it out loud to convince myself. The victory at the expense of Sayla's life. I can't claim it's completely over, but there's no harm in being relieved for now. The fog clouding my head clears away, my memory slowly returning to me. I look around the dimly lit hall again. I know this mansion well, because I'm... The clock on the second floor begins chiming wildly like it did 10 days ago. He is either the brother or... When I make my way to it, it stops. Almost as if it has will of its own. That's right, this grandfather clock. I think its skilled ancestor of the Kujo family crafted it. The one chisel may have been used to make it. That's right, inside this clock. I open the door and stick my hand inside. My fingers brush something hard. One more chapter. Taking it out, I realize it's a voice recorder. I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna probably stream the next chapter, do a short stream, and finish the DLC chapter either Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever I feel like it. I press the play button. This on? This is Masamune Kujo. Oh, it is the brother. It's a man's voice. A voice I know all too well. How come Madame Yosuka didn't know who I was? That's just weird. It's my voice. I decided to leave this record behind in case something should happen. That doll may dispose of any files or documents. I'm banking on her overlooking a piece of technology. As I listen, I start to remember recording this. I just need 40 more fishes. You and your fishes, Jaylene. I done it right before I received the mark from Mary. Now where should I begin? The achievement shall be mine. Gamba, Jaylene! It started 5 years ago, 2 years after I became the Kujo family head. My sister Astraea and I found the doll in the wooden box while sorting the warehouse. The moment I broke the seal and saw her, I could sense something sinister. But it took a while to fully understand what she truly is. If only there had been records. But great-grandfather who sealed her didn't leave any before his early death. Because of that, his descendants weren't told about the doll. I managed to learn the doll had been loaned to an army lad during the war. A strange man who lived in the underground shelter told me. Then I went overseas to try to get more information on the doll. But I got into an accident while away and was presumed missing. Ah! So Seiya became the new family head. I wasn't able to contact her until after she had inherited the title. It wasn't something worth contesting, so I explained everything and had her keep up the facade that I was missing. How did Yasuka Oka didn't notice who he was? Public records still stated Masamune Kujo was very much alive, of course. I couldn't have used my passport or license otherwise. I'm off topic, sorry. I only just returned to the country last week. Other psychics abroad all agreed it would be bad to leave the doll be. A Nenjibutsu inside the doll still suppressed its cursed power, but I realized that it's almost at its limit. If I left it alone, it would crumble. Then it'd be impossible to suppress the cursed power of the doll. That was the worst case scenario. But what was to be done? The answer I came up was to remove the Nenjibutsu from the doll temporarily. Its impurity would be cleansed after a month, stored in a pure area, and then I'll place it back in the doll. If I succeed, the doll's power will be sealed for a few more decades. But the problem is that 1 month, I have no idea what kind of curse will be released when the doll is unsealed. I'll do what I can to prevent disaster, But my power can't compare to the Nenjibutsu. I can't guarantee anything. There may be victims again, like the tragedy 50 years ago. But this is a necessary evil. It must be done in order to prevent even more people from falling victim. After this, I'll disassemble the doll and remove the Nenjibutsu. I pray everything goes according to plan and the worst of evils is avoided. I hope this record isn't needed. He found it after. What a pain. Demo. If the one listening to this has a loved one who's fallen victim to the curse, then I am very sorry. Seiya! Seiya! The recording ends there. Damn it. I clenched my fist so hard my nails dig into my palms. Yes, the voice on the tape was mine, but I'm furious with it. I don't know that person at all. That Mark claimed so many victims over the past month. I even lost my little sister Seiya. Was she just another inevitable victim that the voice spoke of? I can't forgive him. You're forgiving your past. It had to be done. I'm Astraea Hoshino, but I'm also Masamune Kucho. I understand why he felt as if he had to do that. It was his fate. The Kujo family are forever linked to that cursed doll. Hopefully Mary's gone. Cannon Soldier and... Oh, it's not even epilogue yet. Two months have passed. The occasional cool breeze signaled that summer is almost over. I spend my time putting the case of the mark to rest as best I can. I put Seiya to rest by burying the rabbit and contacted the surviving mark bearers. Putting the Buddha statues in places of honor was also one of those tasks. They weren't connected to the mark after all, but I couldn't just leave them there. Plus, there was no way Christie keep quiet about the statues. So with her guidance, Yasuoka, Diamond, and Banshee's help, I carried the broken statues out of the shelter and returned them to H Shrine. By now, my memory has completely returned. Things didn't quite go as originally planned, but at least the danger has passed. I don't think my decision at Masamune Kujo was wrong, but at times, waves of powerlessness and despondency overwhelms me. Seiya! When I think about the victims of the mark, and of Seiya in particular, my chest hurts. I want to do something for them as the new head of the Kujo family. Of the memories I regained. I became the Kujo family head 7 years ago. I admit I was a bit of a recluse. I left the public appearance to Seiya, preferring to stay out the spotlight. The only photos of me are from a small local newspaper. I uncovered Mary by accident in the family warehouses 5 years ago. It was a discovery that changed my life. I traveled extensively abroad in order to learn about Mary. In one country, I got in an accident and fell into a coma for half a year. Even worse, that country proceeded to treat me as an unidentified traveler. I don't know if that was merely my terrible luck, or because Mary's curse had something to do with it. When I was finally able to contact home, Seiya had already became the new head. The rest was as the tape said. I had no idea Mary's power was far greater than I had imagined. All my efforts to suppress her powers were completely useless. My memories unraveled faster than I thought. How did Mary come to be in the first place? One theory says a doll maker in the 19th century used magic to create her. Another says a spirit of a young girl who died prematurely took up residence in a doll. In the end, it's still a mystery. No one knows what happened to create a doll like that. We only know that each of Mary's owners died tragic deaths. Shortly after the turn of the 20th century, she came to be owned by the head of the Kujos. He either didn't know of the curse or simply didn't believe it. Disaster began following the family. Mary regained enough power to become sentient and produce spirits. Then the tragedy in the shelter happened. The seething grudge of the experiment victims and the Buddha statues. They have triggered her awakening. Whatever Mary's true identity is, the fact remains she altered many people's fates. Mine and the Mark Bearers included. Speaking of, an update on the surviving Mark Bearers. We see them all again! Moe Watanabe became a part-time writer for her favorite magazine, Oparts Monthly. He sometimes comes to the Kujo Mansion to interview me about spirits and ghosts. Everyone lives! Tsukasa Yoshida is studying every day for the middle school exams next year. He bragged in his letter to me about how well he did in the national mock test. Satoru Mashita, Jilin, it's your favorite! Brought me a drink like he promised. Seems like he's thinking about becoming a private detective. He actually asked me if I wanted to join him. Was he serious? I don't know for sure. Shon Nagashima was picking fights, riding his bike, and doing whatever he wants as usual. Where's Sho? Sho's right here. But recently, out of the blue, I hear he's joined the neighborhood baseball team. Christy Arimura has started writing an essay exposing all her past affairs. She's trying to get back into the industry. Huh? Suzu Morimiya was able to see her father. Lately, she started asking me for advice about how to get her parents to reconcile. I have no idea if I help at all, but she says they sometimes have meal together now. Ito Nakamatsu has gone back to surfing the BBS every day as usual. But what's new is he's been stopping by the City Employment Center. Guess he wants to get a steady job! And be a role model for Suzu. Best of luck to him. A day doesn't go by that I don't see Ai on TV as part of Love and Hero. My eye's twitching. She sent a ticket like she promised, but I need to drum up some courage to go to the concert for teens alone at my age. Yasuoka was still working as a fortune teller in Ginza. Apparently she believes I have spiritual powers or something. She keeps sending customers with spirit problems to the mansion. I wish she stopped. Hiro spent her days working as a researcher while visiting the shelter. Her and Banshee squabble a lot, but I wish she stopped complaining to me about it. Diamond seems to be doing better now, like a weight's been lifted off his chest. I remember when my dad took me to a K-pop concert. Oh my god! How did that go? How did that go? Return to his beloved underground shelter. He stops by the mansion sometimes, filling the place with his scent. Of course, he comes to beg me for food. Now then. I finished my break and returned to the workbench in the corner of the room. Although he was happy there was no bathroom line for men. Oh my god, his priorities. Over the past 2 months, Mary has managed to repair herself. Oh no! Her powers hasn't completely come back yet, but she's extremely frightening. The Nenji Butsu won't be enough to continue sealing her powers in the years to come. I must prepare extra spiritual measures. It's taking a long time to get those ready, but today I finally finished. Once everything's complete, I replace the Nenji Butsu inside Mary. Finally, it's over. And put her in a wooden box. 5 years. This all started when I opened the lid of this box. Mary stares at me from the depths of the box. I have no idea if she is aware of what's happening right now, but there's no doubt she'll regain her powers when the Nenji Butsu wears out decades from now. I'm determined to find a way to destroy this cursed doll before that happens. Until that day. You need to stay asleep, Mary. Death mark N. Okay. I'm just gonna check a little bit further just to see how to get to the DLC. Gallery has a title screen, your illustration, data saved. And now, a lot of time has passed. Oh my god, can I save? I can't save. Oh my god, I want to save it till tomorrow. The muted chirping of insect gently drifts along the breeze that enter the mansion. It's cool enough to sleep through the night again. It's nearly autumn after all. I stare out the window at the unchanging scenery without seeing it. Clouds in the distance rumble with thunder. As if on cue, chill wind brushes against the window pane. Rain again, huh? I comment because otherwise I feel like I'm in a dream. It's as if a stranger is speaking. I stare at the leaden sky. Even though I'm resting in a chair, I feel like I'm somewhere far away. When I shift, I see the corner of my eye, a stack of books piled on the desk. Some were pretty difficult to get my hands on, but I don't feel like reading them anymore. I could read all of them, and none will give me any type of clue. That's all I learned after all this time wasted. The longer I try, the further away it gets. The thing sleeping in the wooden box. I head downstairs to make myself some coffee. There's a sudden knock at the door. That hollow sound doesn't bring back good memories. It used to be signal the arrival of new mark bearers to the mansion. But that's in the past now. I swing the door open now. Standing in front of me is...
Konnichiwa.
Moe. Is now a good time, mister? Oh, if it isn't, just tell me and I'll leave you alone. Yeah, that's fine. Moe flashes a carefree smile and steps inside with a pep in her step. Just her presence makes this place feel less gloomy. With a start, I realize that Moe isn't my only visitor. Everybody's coming! And Wanda Mashita, he's coming! I'm sorry for coming without any contacting you. Tsukasa, that's rare. Why are you here? It's been a while since we met, so I decided to talk about what happened. And obviously, the topic came to you. So I told him that I visit you a lot and that he should come with me. No big deal, right? No, I was just getting bored. Of course I don't mind. I was just getting bored. Yeah, I figured as much. You seem the type with time on your hands. She comes later. I want shoulder. They'll come. I haven't seen them both together since the mark. I'm always come by sometimes for interviews and the like for an occult magazine. But this is the first time I've seen Tsukasa Yoshida since then. I wasn't really concerned over him, but I'll admit I'm relieved to see he's alright. I'm glad to see you well. Have you gotten the chance to relax? I have. But aren't you busy with entrance exams? Do you have time to waste doing this? Breaks are important. As an adult, you should understand that. Yeah, you're right. I glance over to see Moe staring at me. What is it? It's just, I'm working hard at my job too. You don't have anything to say? Trust me, I know you are. You've barreled your way in here several times already. That doesn't sound very encouraging. But no way am I a match for Tsukasa. He works crazy hard. He was first in the recent mock tests. That's only natural. After all, I have a goal. You do? I never heard him mention it. Or maybe I should say I never expected him to say he has a goal. You have something you're trying to accomplish? My parents were lawyers, so I was thinking of entering the judicial profession, but... Was thinking, huh? Has he changed his mind then? Well, that's a cool dream. Jurassic. So you like dinosaurs too? Tsukasa glares full of content. Not Jurassic, judicial. As in working and dealing with the law. His face. Are you really in high school, Moe? I've never been at a loss for words before. To be honest, I'm not sure. If possible, I'd like to ask for your opinion, mister. Is that alright? I don't mind, but I'm kind of surprised. Who thinks Tsukasa would ask me for advice? The incident I was wrapped up started it. Now I know there are many incomprehensible things in the world. I'm considering going to science in order to elucidate them. But my parents feel it would be difficult to tell them. I see, that's what's going on. It's a serious predicament. You don't seem like someone who has much in the ways of work experience. But what do you think I should do? Think it over. It's difficult to say. Everything happens could have just shaken him up. It might be good to talk it out with his family and think it on it before deciding. That's what I tell him. I see, it's true, I have time. Thank you very much. I feel a bit better now. I have no idea if my advice was really helpful or not, but Tsukasa bows politely to me. Great, you good now? Your future's bright, unlike this old guy here, so don't worry so much. Oh, stop roasting me! That's not true. I'm sure he's also has a bright... They both look at me. Nope, can't picture it. Getting roasted. But that's what makes him approachable, so he's good to vent at least. But there's definitely things that only he can do. Honestly, I can't think of any myself. I can make a good pot of coffee, but that's not really what they're talking about. I mean, there's that doll. Tsukasa falls silent. It seems my expression gave me away. Have you not made much progress? Nothing I can share at the moment. I research everything I can. Mary's true identity is as elusive as smoke. I still haven't managed to find clues. So I'm taking a bit of a break right now. I'm glossing over it. But to be honest, any sort of tension has vanished. My rest hasn't relaxed me. It's more like I'm a balloon that's lost all its air. If I was risking my life and facing death every day, it might be different. But right now, my determination to move forward that I had back then is gone. That's so. I'm sorry I had no idea. Then it might be best for you to rest and relax a bit. How about a trip to improve your mood? You might get a good idea. I'm about to reply to that when... Next! There's another knock at the door. Who could that be? Yes, who is it? Moe calls out playfully like she lives here and skips over to answer the door. I'm coming in! A burst voice belongs to Mashita. Mashita. The ex-detective Satoru Mashita. Hey, what's all this? When did you start a daycare? Huh? Mr. Mashita, why are you here? Did you come see us? Moe is clearly excited, but Tsukasa is collected as he bows politely. I'm in your debt for your help back then. Still, I'm surprised I didn't think we'd be able to meet here. Mashita gives an annoyed shake of his head. He angry. Tch. I'm the one asking why you're here. Damn, we're going in circles now. Don't lie, I know you're happy to see us. You're always hiding your feelings. I got the achievement. Yay! Congrats, Jaylene, on your 40 fishes! Oh, but what a huge coincidence. We got everyone from the Hanahiko case back together again. This is total destiny. I feel conflicted seeing her innocent smile. If everyone's happy after such a horrific event, then maybe it'll fade quickly to memory. The achievement is fishing 2,000. Oh my god, 2,000 fish. Everyone, huh? In that case, one person, no. One being is missing. He mutters as he glances at a spot in the room. It would be best to change the subject. I yell on inside. I'm not actually yelling. Why are you here? I have something to ask you first. He answered me with a question like usual. Hoshino, you told me that fortune teller about my office, didn't you? Does he mean Yasuoka? Yeah, it might have come up while I was talking to her about Mary. Why'd you have to go and do that? Now I'm drowning under investigation request. Ha 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 ha. Fuck you. Wait, does that mean... Are you a private eye, Mr. Mashita? Moi butts in, her eyes shining. She's not timid, I'll grant you that. Wow, I guess you're pretty good at that. Oh, if you got any interesting job, bring me along with you. I want show not stinky Mashita. Oh no, you're Jaden gonna be mad. Even Mashita can only blink at her innocence. And this is exactly why it's annoying. Still, when you think about it, Mashita's complaints don't make much sense. How could he be disadvantaged by my sharing his info with Yasuoka, who's incredibly famous? He himself said he was drowning under requests. I only told her about your office. What's wrong with that? Getting job requests is good, isn't it? What detective hates too many requests? Plus, he only just started. Even if he's insanely talented, there's no way he's overwhelmed already. It depends on what the request is about. The one I just got is the worst. Did he just hesitate, Mashita? It's your fault this happened. So Hoshino. Yes? I'm going to have you help me. Help you? Wait a minute. What are we talking about here? Can't you guess based on the context? I believe he's telling you he wants your help with a detective job. Well, I can't really picture him working as a private eye though. Now, if he were to investigate a supernatural phenomenon, that would be... Oh. Wait, don't tell me. This worst request that you got. We all hold our breath as we stare at Mashita. Uh-oh. Exactly, a spirit might be involved. It's a good opportunity. This is what I heard from the old fortune teller. Is this the epilogue? I mean the DLC? Anyways, I promise I would do it. Ah. Fuck me. It is the DLC. I can't even say fuck this game. Okay, bark first. Okay, I guess we're not gonna see show anymore. No, this is totally for real, I swear. I think I saw something real bad on that Love Hotel street the other day. Oh no, it's the Love Hotel. You hear about the Red Riding Hood girl? The rumor about people disappearing after entering the Love Hotel in K-City. On rainy days, this girl stands by the road like she's trying to get customers. Anyone who goes into a hotel with her ends up missing. And here's the kicker. Eventually, they're found, but their heads are messed up. They can't even remember their names. Someone ends up dying at the hospital. The others jump in front of trains. Chill, to be honest, comes later. Use him when you see him. Okay. I totally forgot when I was walking around at night last time it rained. And there was a girl in red raincoat there, so I thought I'd chat her up. But when I got close to her... Tell me, are you... She suddenly starts whispering to me. I got real creeped out, so I bolted. No, I'm serious. I'm glad she didn't follow me. Thinking back on it, something was odd. It wasn't raining that hard, but she was the only one soaked from head to toe. Later I realized that raincoat was probably soaked with... blah. That's all I was told. I'm sorry, but I must say that sounds like a simple ghost story. A rainy shopping district and a red raincoat, rather suspicious. Mashida ignores Tsukasa, looking straight at me instead. It's enough to make me concerned. I'll leave the rest to you, Hoshino. Yeah. I'll probably remind you when you get back to this. Yeah, please do. I have a brain of a goldfish, and it's hereditary. I'm bogged down with my other cases. I don't have time to spare. It's your fault that old lady brought this to me, so you need to take responsibility. But you're not even paying me. Come on, you can help him a little. I'll help too. The editorial department might have some info on the case like this, and your investigation needs an assistant, right? Did you learn nothing, Miss Moe? Isn't this what put you in danger last time? Yeah. Last time. Those words draw my eye immediately to a certain spot. She's not here anymore. The same thing won't happen. It can't. But somewhere deep in my heart, I'm anxious. Don't work yourself. It's more likely that it's just a lie. A bunch of it sounds like it was made up. That's why it's such a pain to have an absurd request like this brought to me. But she was right. It's highly likely the whole story was made up. If I had to point out anything concerning about it, it's pretty detailed for just a rumor, and it just leaves some kind of impression as rumors of real spirits. It's better to be safe than sorry. If it does end up true, then then we need to act now, yeah? Okay, I'll do it. I hope you say that. We better get rid. No, I'm going alone. No. No way, that's not fair. I knew she'd complain, but I can't put her in harm's way. Listen, Mo, I need you to search for info. I got no way to research these rumors, but you have access to a lot more than me. Use your position to gather information. I really hate sitting out and watching you do everything, but if that's how I can help best, then that's what I'll do this time. If you have anything, he says no children allowed. I promise. It's settled. She takes out a notebook and writes out a page, hands it to me. The address of the hotel, Masquerade. It's abandoned now though. Meet there at 8 tomorrow night. 8 p.m. I have a specific time? The client set the time. The old lady said she called in to help, so it's probably a scheduling thing. I don't have to handle this alone then. Plus, this is Yasuoka. I'm sure she has some kind of plan in mind. Well then, I need to get my other cases. Ashidi turns his heel and vanishes out the front door. But he just suddenly back. What's wrong? Weren't you leaving? Nothing. Just realized it's a little late for kids to be wandering around outside. Ashida calls out to the other two. Hey you two, I'll drive you back, so hurry up and get in the car. Oh, is that okay? Then I'll take you up on that. I agree, this is pretty late. Sorry to trouble you. Well then, mister, we'll be going. Yo, when can I save? Let me save! The rhythmic ticking of the grandfather clock echoes through the hall. How long has it been since the three went home? I sit and mull over what Mashida told me. I have a bad feeling about this. It's perfectly reasonable to believe it's just a rumor, a normal case even. See when you got... Get there, okay. But the more I think about it, the more I'm doubting it. I'm not joking. Oh my god! I avert my eyes from the sofa. I suddenly asked his absent master a question. But of course, there's no way she'd reply. The next evening. Oh my fucking god. I hate... Why couldn't they fix the save issue? I get ready and leave my room with heavy footsteps. The clock says it's 6 on the dot. It's still early for the meetup time. I guess unconsciously I'm a little impatient. Hurry up, protag. I have to narrate the whole thing too. I'm ready. There's no reason to wait here at the mansion. I guess I'll go. I'll just kill time there if I'm early. I'll learn the truth in and out. It'll be quick. I turn the car key and my move improved somewhat. New info was added. Red Riding Hood. Okay, I can finally fucking save! Already in my PJs. Give me a sec. I'm gonna send you guys off, and then I'm gonna head to bed. I'll try for Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Tuesday will be too much if I'm too tired. I'm sending you off. That it forced you to a hotel. LOL. Yeah, I found a way. This is retarded. Really dumb. So here at the mansion, there's an option to save. I didn't know this whole entire time. I didn't see up here. So I can just click save. Oh my god, but it doesn't like save at the beginning of every chapter. I wish. Anyways, I'm heading to bed. Oh wait. Give me a sec. I have the raid thing didn't work. Okay, give me 5 seconds and then I'll send you guys off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.